Are you a registered nurse that's considering travel nursing or have some questions regarding travel nurses? In today's video, we will be talking about the pros and cons of travel nursing. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in. Hello friends and family. My name is Karen and I'm a registered nurse in the United States from the last 6 years, and on this channel I'm helping aspiring nurses, mostly from Pakistan, to get through their NCLEX RN journey with flying colors, and I also make content related to nursing. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some pros and cons of travel nursing. If you're considering travel nursing, you are probably wondering if it's a right fit for you. Well, in today's video, we will be breaking down the pros and cons of travel nursing so that you can have a better understanding of what you are getting into. And these pros and cons are not just coming from anywhere. I have some friends, some coworkers that have been traveling for a while, and these are some pros and cons that they share in common, and I got it from them. So all this information is coming firsthand from the people that have actually done travel nursing, and it's not something that I'm making up. So first, we're going to be talking about some pros of travel nursing. So the number one is high earning potential. I am pretty sure the reason that you want to get into travel nursing is the same as anybody else. Travel nurses make way more than staff nurses, especially when you factor in the travel stipends, housing allowances, and bonuses that they get. On average, as I mentioned before, travel nurses make way more than staff nurses, and once you start adding up all these other bonuses and allowances that they get, it can really add up. Of course, the pay varies by location, the specialty that you're getting in, and the agency that you're working with. So the rates are different with different agencies. Some agencies can pay way more, while the other ones that are probably just starting out or for other reasons, they do not pay that much. But it is very easy to find an agency that pays you a lot, as there are a lot of jobs available or a lot of advertisements that's been going on different job boards for travel nursing. The second pro for travel nursing is flexibility and adventure at the same time. As a travel nurse, you get the opportunity to choose where you want to work and for how long you want to work. Most of the contracts that I have seen or that my coworkers prefer to do or my friends want to do are usually 13 weeks. But at the same time, you can always request for 8-week contract, 9-week contract, or for however much long you want to work and where you want to work. You get to choose if you want to work in a busy city or in a rural area. And you always get a chance to pick up your next destination wherever you want. This way, if you're staying in a city for 13 weeks, you can always choose another state or another city for your next contract, so you can go exploring that city or state as well. Travel nursing is perfect for whoever want to explore different cities or different places in the United States. And the travel agencies, they pay for your housing, they pay for your ticket, they pay for each and every expense that occurs while you travel for that company. It's all paid for, and you get to visit that city, you work your contract, and you can enjoy that city for however long you want on your days off. Whether you want to work in California or you want to explore the city of New York, the choice is yours. You always have the flexibility to choose where you want to go. The third pro for working as a travel nurse is professional growth and networking. Because you are consistently working in different healthcare settings, you network with a lot of people. You also get exposure to various hospital systems and medical technologies. This really helps you expand your knowledge and expand your nursing skills than as a person who's working at a permanent position. Just because you work at so many different places, you get exposure to different workplaces, you get to see how different workplaces function, and you also see what technologies they use. Now, once you start networking with these people, it opens up a wide variety of doors for you. I know one of my friends who's a travel nurse, right now she has started a business of IV hydration, and she partnered up with a doctor that she found at a travel assignment that she was working with, and now both of them opened up an IV hydration clinic. So being a travel nurse, you network with a lot of like-minded people that can help you grow and excel in your career. Now we're going to be discussing some of the cons of being a travel nurse. Of course, the perks that you get as a travel nurse, but there are a lot of cons that come with it too. So it is very important for me to bring that cons up to you so that you can make an informed decision of what you want to do in your career. The first con is lack of job security. Since a lot of the assignments are temporary, there is always a possibility that you might not like your next contract. Maybe the contract that you're in right now, you love it, and then the hospital does not want any more travel nurses, and now you have to go to a different place, which you don't like. So there is not a lot of stability while being a travel nurse. But if you are a kind of person that just prefers working and does not have any choices, it is always a good option to still be a travel nurse. But some nurses like myself, I cannot be without job stability. I like to go at the same place every day. I like to know the people that I'm working with. So travel nursing has never been an option for me. But once again, if you're one of those people, it could be a great fit for you. And then sometimes the agencies don't even have any contracts for you. Let's suppose you finish up a 13-week contract, you might have to wait a couple months to get another contract. So that is another con that comes with being a travel nurse. While some agencies are still great at linking you up with the contracts, there is always still that uncertainty that comes with it, especially during slower times of the year. So in United States, the busiest times for hospital is during the flu season, and that's when a lot of the agencies, they recruit a lot of travel nurses to different hospitals because the need for the nurses go high as the census for the hospitals are very high. But once that dies down, most of these travel contracts starts getting to end up, and most of the travel nurses starts to not have a job. Now, for those of you who prefer a more predictable long-term job like myself, travel nursing is not for you. The second con is constantly adapting to new environments. Another challenge that travel nurses face is that they have to constantly adapt to a new environment every new contract. Every hospital or healthcare facilities have their own procedures, their own protocols, their own standards that they expect you to follow. As a travel nurse, you will have to adjust to those standards or those policies right away, and it does get very overwhelming. And that is not coming from me. This is coming from somebody that's been a travel nurse for so long, and I asked these questions to them, and they're the one that told me that at some places where they're very particular about how they want things to be done, it does get very hard for travel nurses sometimes to adjust to those. And then if you don't follow those procedures, most of the times the hospitals report you to your agencies, and that's when you start coming into their blacklist, and they prefer not to assign you to any new travel contracts. Now, once again, for some people, this change can be exciting at the same time, because if you really think you are learning so much from working at different places, but at the same time, it can be very overwhelming for some people. And if you're the one that like a good routine and stability, once again, travel nursing might not be for you. Now, the third con that comes with being a travel nurse is limited benefits. When it comes to benefits, travel nurses have fewer benefits as compared to a staff nurse or as somebody who works a full-time job at a hospital. While many agencies still offer a lot of paid time off and health insurance, it can still be limited. You may not have the same retirement plan or as many sick days or vacation days as a full-time nurse that works in a hospital. Now that means that if you're looking for long-term benefits, travel nursing might not be for you. If you're looking for a lot of sick time, a lot of paid time off, travel nursing might not be for you. And if you're looking for a pension plan or a retirement plan, a lot of the times with travel nursing or with travel agencies, it's not as good as you can get working a full-time job. So if you are considering all that, travel nursing might not be for you. Lastly, one of the biggest challenges of being a travel nurse is being away from your family. While the flexibility of working in different locations being a travel nurse is amazing, it also comes with you being without your loved ones for that contract. I still know some people or some coworkers that work with me, if they don't have kids, they move with their spouses to a new state. But that does not always happen. If you have children, they go to school, you cannot keep bouncing from city to city or hospital to hospital just because of this 13 weeks contract. So a lot of the times the husband or the wife with their children end up staying alone, and the nurse who's traveling stays in a different state or a city for about 13 weeks or until the end of their contract, which can be very disturbing for the families as they have to spend so much time without their loved ones. So if you have a strong support system at home or prefer a home-based lifestyle, travel nursing could be very tough for you. You will have to find a way to stay connected with your loved ones. Like some of the nurses that I work with, they do their 5 or 6 days in a row and then they just fly back to their home state and just live with their family and then come back again to do those shifts. But then again, it is very stressful doing that for 13 weeks or for a longer time. So if you're one of the persons that prefers to be with their families at all time, travel nursing cannot be for you. So there you have it, the pros and cons of travel nursing. While it offers incredible opportunities and higher pay, adventure, and also a lot of growth opportunities, there are still some challenges that comes with it, like lack of job security and staying away from your loved ones for a longer period. So ultimately, whether travel nursing is right for you or not depends on your personal goals, your personality, and what you're looking for in your nursing career. If you love change, flexibility, and exploring new places, travel nursing could be for you. I hope this video helped you weigh the pros and cons of travel nursing. If you've been a travel nurse or are thinking about being a travel nurse, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other nurses. And if you have any questions or if you want me to make any videos on any topics, put it in the comments down below, and I will try my best to get to those topics as soon as I can. And once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more nursing insight. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.